BroncoiRadio.com, where every second of the day an artist is live. We're going to quickly go through mediatouch. There's so much that we can do with this particular software, but what's relevant to your training, we're just going to go over the basics and hopefully get a better understanding so that you'll feel comfortable enough to go into the studio and be able to function, at least find what you're looking for. So we're going to look at the whole deal and how it relates to the whole studio. Let me adjust myself real quick. All right. So at the top, this button is called the auto on, auto off button. Everything, and forgive me if it seems so barny and so simple, but the purpose is to be that way so that there's no confusion and that all these letters and numbers will not be overwhelming. So the auto on just simply means that while nobody's in the radio station, as long as this is red and it says on, the radio station will continue to function as if somebody is here. As you can see, there are the name, the title, an indicator to let you know that a commercial is coming up, a drop, and here's your commercials, your promos, your PSAs, and then it goes back into rotation. As you can see, just song after song. All the logs, all the songs are pre-programmed, so you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is do a proper mic check and make sure as the songs are playing, there isn't anything that's offensive and is consistent with our station's sensibilities. Let's say you want to take a mic break and you want to speak over an instrumental. You don't want to go to the next song or instrumental or drop. Just simply click off. Now the system won't go in rotation. It won't automatically go to the next song unless you click the button on the left. Of course, everything is self-explanatory. While a song is playing, you can pause the song and speak, or you can press start the next song and kill this song. Kill means you just simply remove it altogether. Let's say you want to go to the next song smoothly. You just don't want to kill the song. You'll click the fade button, and in 5 seconds, it'll count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll gently go to the next song. Let's go back to on so that I'm going to deal with it. This is the time that the song is playing. When it's in automation mode, as the time goes, so the song goes. So at 7:17, this came on. At 7:22, the mix drop is going to come on, which is in 1 minute. 7:23, your promo comes on, so forth and so on. So everything is already scheduled. Everything is already on time. Again, like we said in the last tutorial, these are your bumpers. Each show has its own set of bumpers. You don't have to worry too much right now about that. Just let you know that the people or the person that does the voice work for this is Mr. Thomas, and they simply help the show sound more polished. So for example, this one is an indicator saying that if we was doing a show, I think it'll say something to the event or to the extent of, now back to I think. That's what that's for. It's just simply to make the show sound better. On the bottom, as you saw, let me bring my arrow back around. Here we go. This just helps you scroll through the pages. So if you see the double arrow, this makes you go all the way to the bottom without going one song at a time. If you see a single arrow, it just goes down one song at a time. So let's press the bottom so you can see an example. The whole page completely disappears except for the top song. That's because mediatouch wants you to know where you're at all times. So no matter how many times you scroll down, you'll always see the song that you're playing currently at the top. In 5 seconds, watch it go to the next song. Now that's the top. Now this Indigo I Inspire will not go next. When you see that blinking sign, it means that you're not at the top of the page. So you click it once, it brings you back to the top, and now your next thing that's going to play is that promo. Now if we press the single arrow, it just goes down one. If you notice that mix drop, it was below the promo that's playing next. Let's go back up one. Do you see that? It just goes down one. It's very simple. Again, if you remember the numbers from my last tutorial, it's simply indicating that's channel 1, that's channel 2, and that's channel 3. And then as each song and promo or PSA goes, the channels rotate. So to control the volume for this particular promo, you have to go to channel 2. Remember channel 2? On the bottom is your bread and butter. This is your library. This is where you'll find everything and anything that you need. For the sake of training, we're not going to go through every folder, just maybe 2 or 3, just so you get used to the initials. BED stands for bed, as in your music bed, as in your instrumentals. So if you want an instrumental to talk over, you just go to the folder and you scroll, and you look for an instrumental that suits the mood that you're going in. This is your drop folder, DRP. EZS is your Easy Sunday Show. FLO is your iFlow, and so forth and so on. These are all names of different shows that we have here at the station. The most important folders to you right now is your promo and your PSA. Can you guess what the initials are for promo and PSA? You guessed it. PRO for promo, PSA for PSA. These are where you get the bulk of your commercials. So if I click the promo, it brings up all the commercials that we play, or all the promos that we play here at the station. Your most recent promo is usually at the bottom, which you'll have instructions on how to play each one. Usually you'll play each promo once every mic break. If you want to pull a PSA, just simply click the PSA folder and you have all your PSAs. Ideally, you will want to rotate between your PSA and promos, one each. Again, your most recent PSAs are usually at the bottom. For each show, there's a folder that corresponds with it. If you're on the bottom line, which is a talk show that we have, you wouldn't pull some information from a different folder unless it's a PSA or promo. So you click your own folder if you're doing the bottom line, and you just search whatever it is that you need to search. Again, this is your whole library, everything that you need. This is JIN means your jingles. These are the various jingles that you hear at the station. Of course, at the top of the hour, you always hear the station ID. Every half hour, you hear the 30-second version of our station ID, so forth and so on. But you don't have to worry about that too much because you probably wouldn't be programming any jingles anyway. But just to reiterate, here's your library. Every file represents a show that's on our station. There's some files that represent our music beds, our promos. Do you remember the initial for promo? You guessed it, PRO. Let's see if I went past it. Here we go. Promo. Now, the next sensible question would be, how do I get the file for the promo into my logs? Because sometimes you will have to do that. Well, let me show you. Look for the promo that you want. Left click it and hold it. Drag the folder to the place that you want to put it and let go. You have just successfully moved your promo from the file to mediatouch. But let's say you put it in the wrong place. I didn't want it to put it after the mix drop. No problem. Simply click remove and it's gone. And then try again. Wrong spot? No problem. Remove and try again. This has been your tutorial on mediatouch. The other things that we'll be doing you'll get the hands-on training soon enough. Good luck, you all.